You already know what it is, son. I got the naughty cat on Jack B. You would have thought I wore FUBU. Man, never wear that in my life, B. You just wear that, the straight up naughty, the polo. I got the Calvin Klein pajamas. And my boxes is polo right now, too. You want to see him? You want to see him? What? Ah, caught him. Ah, you already know, son. All y'all niggas, it don't matter where you live. If you not wearing naughty, if you not wearing polo, if you not with all that Abercrombie and Fitch, you a bum, my nigga. You just a straight up bum. Oh boy, I remember those days back in my childhood where I was so insecure because everyone in the cool crowd didn't really accept anyone who didn't wear a name brand clothing. But that was in middle school. I obviously grew out of all of that crap. I mean, sure, everyone goes through this phase where they're like, hey, look at the Aeropostale. I feel cool now because I just spent $50 on a shirt. When there's like 50 other million of them in the world that look exactly the same, but just don't have the name on it. So you're basically paying for the name, not the actual shirt. Of course, we have grown women and grown-ass men these days that walk around with polo thinking that they're the richest man in the world, yet they go back to their one-bedroom apartment that's roach-infested with bed bugs on every crevice and crack in their apartment. You're not cool, kid. You're not. These kind of people need to grow up, honestly, because it gets obnoxious and it's stupid, and you just look ignorant and naive. Trust me. I'm not hating on you because you have name brand clothing. I honestly like my name brand clothing. For example, I like Aeropostale because they make nice graphic tees and they make nice hoodies. I like Nautica because I think that they make some of the best sweaters. I like Calvin Klein because I think that they make some of the best shirts. See the little correlation here? I like it because of the way it looks. I'm not liking it because it's expensive. Most Ralph Lauren things, I would never buy it in my life. Why? It's not because I'm poor, it's because I'm not stupid. What person in their right mind would go to Macy's and pick up a sweater for $180? Now, if you have the money and you want to buy it because the sweater just looks extraordinary and it's the only kind of sweater with that exact design that you have ever seen, and you haven't seen any other t-shirt, sweater, or anything that looks like that, then go ahead, buy it if you have the money, whatever. Now, you just look stupid and ignorant if you're paying with your welfare check and you can't even afford that kind of crap and you're just buying it to look good in front of your friends. And you know what? It's not even only clothing. I've seen plenty of people that buy cars, different kind of instruments that are expensive, different kind of, even bed sheets. Yes, bed sheets. You know, when you bring in that Bix to the crib, you want to make sure you got the Polo Ralph Lauren bed sheets. You know, can't have none of that FUBU stuff, because then she won't accept you for who you are. Because, you know, a man's identity is determined by, his bed sheets and the name brand on it. So, yeah. If you got that FUBU, don't do it. I'm telling you, he's not worth it. Why is this nigga wearing FUBU? Are those Levi's? Why is he wearing Levi's? There's no way you should be wearing Levi's. Get your true religions up, my nigga. What is wrong with you? Okay, but on a serious note, all of these items that you have, all of this materialism is just ridiculous. When you die, you're not taking it with you. You're not going to impress a real girl or a real man with all of these different items. It doesn't matter what kind of Gucci purse you have. It doesn't matter what kind of Ralph Lauren jacket you have on. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make you. You will find the real you by being yourself more. Not buying all of this crap in order to please your friends so that you can look nice with them, so all of you can go rocking with your nice mermaid. Mermaids. Those things cost like $600. That's like triple my rent. And imagine, I don't even live in the projects. It's funny how the poorest people want to buy the most expensive things. Why do you think you're poor? Because you're wasting your money ridiculously. You're just being brainwashed by these marketers. Let's say there's a designer that's very famous. Let's say, I forgot his name, Christian Siriano or whatever. And he makes a new name brand called Ecstasy. And they overprice a sweater and make the sweater about $75. Just a regular crew neck sweater, $75. Not really that overpriced, but kind of overpriced. Okay, let's say it's $90. $90 for the sweater. And I buy this sweater. It starts off with one person usually, or a group of people. Now I buy this sweater and everyone says, oh hey, that sweater's kind of cool. What name brand is that? That looked kind of weird. Christian Siriano. Heh! What the hell is that, dude? I never even heard of that before. You're a loser. I'm a loser. This thing costs $90, dude. I'm cooler than you. $90? Shit. I should go get me one of those, but even more expensive, so that I can look even cooler than that kid over there. And then just keeps going and going and going, on to the next kid, on to the next kid, on to the next kid, and they just keep making money off of your poorness. You're making them richer and you're becoming poorer. So all of these companies just keep getting richer and richer and richer, and you're just becoming even more poorer in your little roach-infested apartment because you decided that you would just look cool just because you bought this overpriced sweater. I can feel it. I can feel it inside you. You're starting to realize what a moron you are now for thinking that your clothing is what makes you, for thinking that the price tag on your shirt is the price tag of yourself. Wake up, people, because in the real world, no one really cares about that. When you go to get a job interview, nobody cares that you have Nautica. Nobody cares if your jacket is Ralph Lauren or FUBU. So all of these little clothing artifacts and all that, sure, you can please your friends, all of your fake friends, I should say, because no real friend really gives a crap about any of that unless you're in middle school, because everyone is just brainwashed and we're just stupid little kids. No real friend, no real girl cares about any of that crap. And no real man even cares about your purse. Honestly, I really don't even look at a woman's purse. That doesn't attract me towards her. Her face and her personality attracts me towards her. What is your face Nautica now? Honestly, if you're a girl and you're being attracted by just the name on clothing, then I'm sorry, but you're just a fake bitch and you need to kill yourself. Or you can just take the other alternative, which is just obtaining Jesus. So yeah, all y'all fake ass people that wear all these name brands thinking that y'all cool, you need Jesus. That's all I'm gonna say. You need Jesus. Either that or kill yourself. If you got a problem, you think you fresher than me, just step up to Jefferson Projects, because you know, that's where I live. If you see a roach pass by, that's my building right there, yo. But it don't matter because I'm still fresh. I got naughty, you know what I'm saying? I got the Calvin Klein pajamas, I got the polo boxers, and you know, if you a girl, you can see the boxers if you want. And if you a man, well, if you look good and you a man, I do that shit too. No homo, you know what I'm saying?